Hi, everyone, and welcome to Chapter 9. This is just about it. We've got one more chapter after this, and then the semester is yours, and we'll be off to better things, which is practicing for your final in geometrics, believe it or not. Just a couple of quick items when you bring up this guided project. There is a resource file. So you're going to bring that up normally as you do and go ahead and save wherever you need to save your resource files. But this time, don't close out. Leave this file open and then just minimize it. And you'll know why. Because the instructions, when we get going, will tell you just to bring it up and everything. Go ahead and start your engines and save your file, however you need to do that. So we are moving to number 3, review and delete comments. So by the way, everything that we've done up until this point, everything is in this guided project. We're going to be looking at watermarks and doing updating some source files, which is a little bit different and new, and then updating linked objects. But everything else is pretty much the same. There's just a couple of new moves that you're going to learn. So go ahead and let's go to the review tab to click the next button so that we're able to move to the first comment. And let me scroll down. You can see that there are comments. So click the next button. And here is comment number 1. It is telling us in 3B to read both of the comments in the document. This one says that we're going to be inserting a chart from the estimated calories Excel worksheet. And then the next one says insert slides 2 and 8 from the CMP Staying Active PowerPoint presentation. Click the delete button to delete the comment. And so that is located in the review tab in the comments group, and you can just click your delete. And then it's saying to do a right click on the other comment and select delete comment from the context menu. And the reason why they want you to do this is they just want you to get a feel for how many ways can you skin a cat type thing, basically. We know in Microsoft programs that we can do, 4 different moves which get us to the same place, basically. So you can either delete here or do a right click and then bring up your mini toolbar. That's all they're asking you to do. Which, by the way, and this is why this guided project is going to be really long, is because they're asking us to do moves 2 different ways, just so they can give you an example of how to make those moves. Number 4, review changes and accept and reject changes. Click the display for review drop-down list located in the review tab, tracking group. And if you hover, this is the display for review. So just open that up and select no markup. And now my markups are gone. So all of the proposed changes, you're not seeing those. Go ahead and click the display for review drop-down list again and select simple markup. And now the markups are back in. Click the reviewing pane drop-down list, and that is located right below the display for review. And click that open, and then select review pane vertical. The review pane opens on the left. If you had selected the horizontal, in fact, I'll just show you what that looks like. It ends up down at the bottom horizontally. So let me go back and do vertical. And in the reviewing pane, right-click the comma. Let me make mine a little bit larger so you can see. And we have a comma right here. So you are going to right-click the comma and then reject insertion from the context menu. Next, in the reviewing pane, right-click the folding close, and then this actually was deleted In fact, let me get off. It says that it was deleted. And so we are going to go ahead and reject the deletion because we actually want to keep that in. Next, click the bottom half of the Accept button, which is in the Review tab, in the Changes group. So open that up and accept all changes to accept the remaining changes. Click the Reviewing button to close the reviewing pane. Next, paste a chart from an Excel worksheet as a link in the Word document. Open a File Explorer window, browse to your files to download it from the resources link. And basically that's just telling you, remember I told you to minimize your downloaded resource link? This is why. Now we're going to open the Estimated Calories -09 Excel worksheet. When it comes up, go ahead and click the enabling button. I don't have one because again I've done this before, but you need to click the enabling button so that it's not in protected view. And then save this file to your desktop. Interesting, isn't it, that we're not actually saving it anywhere else. They want us to actually save it to the desktop. Let's just play by their rules. It's SEMnet, and you know that it can be a little wonky. Just so you can save time, just go into your file name, click your home to get to the beginning of estimated and do your initials, and then go to the end and then just hit save. That's all you need to do. And that goes right to the desktop. Don't change anything. Next, you're going to select the frame of the chart and copy it. And just real quick, I want to show you that when I select this chart, because the chart is linked to the information in this table, that's why it becomes highlighted. When I deselect, it's not. So select the chart and then let's copy. Fastest way to copy is Control-C. And then go ahead and return to your Word document and place your insertion point on the blank line above the Keep Exercise Fun and Interesting heading. Click the bottom half of the Paste button and select Paste Special. The Paste Special dialog box opens. Now we are going to want to link these. So your radio box or radio button, click that for Paste Link, and then select Microsoft Excel Chart Object in the As area, and then click OK to close the dialog box. And now you've got your linked chart in here. And then important, so if you have an error, you need to follow the instructions that's listed for what to do in this area for number 5 right here. So hopefully you didn't get an error. If you did, just follow these instructions in what you're supposed to be doing. So H is telling us to go ahead and click the chart. You'll notice that we're not on the chart, so click it. We've got a dotted selection line. Normally I tell my students dotted lines are bad, but because of how we've embedded this object, we are going to have a dotted line. So it is selected. Now we just want to center this chart horizontally, so just go ahead and click your center. And now it's centered horizontally to the page. So now we're going to edit the source file and update the linked chart. Right-click the chart, and so you're just going to right-click it, and then click the linked worksheet object, and then select Edit Link. And then this takes you into the Excel file. Click the moderately active male 31 to 50 cell, which is C7, and then press or change it to 2400 and then press enter. Click the moderately active 51 plus cell C8 and type 2300 and press enter. And now it's saying to save this worksheet, and then go ahead and return to the Word document. Right-click the chart, and now select Update Link. The data in the chart updates, and so you can see that it's updated, and it updates to match the source. Go ahead and return back to that Excel file and save the file again if you need to, and then exit. Okay, now we're going to break the link between the source and the destination files. Click the File tab to go to the Backstage view, and then click Info on the right if it's not already selected. I don't know why they tell you that, because normally, you know what, it is already selected. But anyway, go ahead now and let's look at the 7B. It says click the Edit Links to Files button to open the links dialog. And that's over on the far right. It says related documents. So edit links to files. And you get this dialog box that opens. Select the link and click the break link button. And then a dialog box opens up to confirm if you want to break it. Yeah, I want to make, this is nice actually that they do this. Are you sure you want to do it? And just click yes. And then use your back arrow to turn, to go back to the document, and make sure that you save this now at this point. Number 9 is embedded slides from a PowerPoint presentation into the Word document. So A says open a File Explorer window. We're just going to go back and open this up. And you are now going to retrieve your CMP Staying Active PowerPoint presentation. And mine did not open up as a enabled, that it's, in the protective mode, but if yours did, just go ahead and click enable. And let's go down to slide 2. For those that have not had PowerPoint yet, we're only going to grab a couple of slides, so it's not extremely hard. Just really follow your instructions. So we're going to grab slide 2. I'll let the cat out of the bag. We're actually going to be grabbing slide 8 as well. To do that, you would just click on slide 2. And we're going to copy. So the fastest way for me to copy is not to pick up my mouse and do a right click. I just did a Control C. Nice and simple. Now you're going to return to your Word document and place your insertion point on the blank line at the end of the second page. The fastest way to get there, of course, is Control Home. And now click the bottom half of the paste button. So we can't just do a Control V, because a Control V isn't really going to do anything for us. We want to go to Paste Special, because there's a couple of things that we're doing here. The reason why is because we are taking it from a different source and putting it in. And you could do a link just like we did for the Excel spreadsheet, but we're not going to do that. Go ahead and just click your Paste Radio button. Make sure that it is a PNG file. And once you've done that, just click OK. And now we've got this nice box here. This is your slide from slide 2. Very nice. Once that's done, press your Control End, because we want to go to the end of the document, and then press enter. And now let's repeat what we just did for B and C, and we're going to go back into the PowerPoint, and you're going to go and grab slide 8. Again, I'm going to do my Control C, and then I'm going to do Paste Special and paste, and make sure you've got the picture PNG, and then just paste that. and it does move you down to the bottom or to the top of page 3. So just be mindful of that, and that's because they're large. We're going to fix those in just a second. But before we do that, in 9I, it says return to PowerPoint, and then exit your PowerPoint presentation. All right, hopefully I didn't go too fast. That was pretty easy though. Okay, 10A says return to your Word document and select the first slide on the second page and change the height to 3 inch. And we are just going to let the width automatically set itself. Then 4B says click the drop shadow rectangle picture style in the picture style gallery located in the picture styles or picture tools format tab picture styles group. And I will tell you that's the first row, 4th item in, so drop shadow rectangle. Go ahead and center that horizontally to the page. And then click the second slide and do the exact same thing. So we want 3 inches, and we are going to choose the drop shadow rectangle, and we are going to center it horizontally to the page. Click the watermark button located in the Design tab, Page Background Group, and choose Remove Watermark. Now the watermark is gone. Actually, that makes it look a lot better. 12, we're going to be adding a bookmark to a chart. And we have not done this before, so I'll slow down just a little bit here. Select the chart at the bottom of the first page. Okay, select the chart at the bottom of the first page. And we are going to click the bookmark button, and that is located in the Insert tab, Links Group. Insert tab, Links Group, and then there's your bookmark. And now that you're in this dialog box, where it says bookmark name, you are going to type calorie chart. By the way, there is no space between these words, and make sure you don't have any typos. Once you're done with that, go ahead and click Add. Now we're going to insert a hyperlink to a bookmark. Select the calorie chart and the third bulleted item on the second page. So right here it says calorie chart, and I work from, goodness, left to right and just getting all that. In fact, I'm trying not to take the spacing in between, but that's okay. It's not a big deal. And once you have that selected, click the hyperlink button. It's telling you to go to the Insert tab, and we will do that. We'll just play this game. Normally, in a real world situation, I would actually just do a right click and go down to hyperlink, but it's SumNet and it might grade me off, so let's go into hyperlink here. We are going to place in this document. And of course, we just did this bookmark, and so you are going to choose Bookmarks Calorie Chart. Go ahead and click OK. And now we're going to insert a cross-reference to a bookmark. In the third bulleted item on the second page, place the insertion point after the space, after page, right in here, in the parentheses. So we've got that extra space. So just before that closed paren, click the cross-reference button located in the Insert tab in your Links group, and it's right next door to bookmark. And then you get this nice little dialog, cross-reference dialog box opening. Click the reference type drop down list and select bookmark, because that's what we did. And then check the insert as hyperlink. Make sure that that's checked mark, it's mine is defaulted. And select calorie chart for the bookmark. And that's here. And next, click the insert reference to drop down list and choose page number. All it's going to do is put a page 2 up here to tell us that this calorie chart is actually located in page 2, which to me is a little crazy because we are on page 2, but that's okay. They just want you to get a feel for why do you do it and how does it look. So insert and then close, and you can see we've got a nice little 2 there, and yep, we are on page 2. So nice and easy. Couple of more instructions and then the lesson is yours. Let's click that File tab to go to the Backstage view, and then let's check for some issues. In this, check for compatibility. And guess what? We have no issues, which is good. So go ahead and click OK to close the dialog box. Click the File tab again to go Backstage view, and let's click the Protect Document button and then select Restrict Editing. The Restrict Editing pane opens on the right. Now this is a little bit different this time around, so I'll go slow. Check the Allow Only this type of editing in the editing restrictions area, so check mark that. And then click the drop down list below the check box and select comments and click yes. Start editing or start enforcing your protection down here underneath of start enforcing area. And then where you have entering your new password, enter your new password, we are going to do all caps CMP. Then let's re-enter the password to confirm CMP. And then click OK to close the dialog box and begin enforcing. And then go ahead and close the Restrict Editing pane. That's it. Make sure that you save your document, and let's get this puppy uploaded. It took a little time to do this, so hopefully you got an A. You know what to do if you have questions. Click on the Ask Dr. Barnes a Question tab located in Blackboard. And this is it, guys. Second to last chapter. And then it's time to start practicing. I've thoroughly enjoyed doing these lectures. I've got one more for you for next week. And then that's it. All right. Good luck this week. Bye.